advice to the class of 2012 is to stay true to themselves. I feel over the past 4 years I've been able to learn about a majority of the kids of the class, and that's one of the things I really love about 2012 is that many of these young men and women have developed into amazing people. They've learned from other friends, they've learned from other teachers, and I feel that they're very down to earth overall as a class. And that's one thing that I see sometimes people forget when they go on into college is they're trying to make new friends, so they tend to do things maybe they wouldn't have done, but it's a good piece of advice. Stay true to yourself. You will make great friends in college or in careers, depending on what you do after high school, and that's important. It's good, network when you're out there. When you leave here at RV, it's always great to come back here. You can network with your teachers. A lot of students have come back to RV and have done presentations on things that they've done in college and have used their teachers here, so we're great resources for you, and good luck.
Time here at RV has been pretty short. Last year is my first year, and since then it's just been great. I feel like I got shortchanged a little bit because I've only had 2 years to really enjoy this school and all that it's given me. So I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty upsetting. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's still great to graduate. I got a lot of great people around me, and I can't wait to celebrate that with them. But I definitely wish I could stay here a lot longer.
Ready to graduate.
I'm ready to move on to the next chapter in my life.
RV's really prepared me to go off to the collegiate level and get involved, and I'm really excited to play basketball in college.
I'm exactly ready. I kind of have to be because it's going to happen no matter what, but I'm really sad about leaving behind friends and family.
Why am I ready to graduate? I'm not really ready to graduate. It's kind of bittersweet. No, I wouldn't say that. But I'd say it's like you're about to start life, and life is pretty serious. Like one mistake can change the whole direction you're going. So it's, like, at the same time, it is a privilege because you're about to be on your own, you're about to be independent and stuff like that. But at the same time, like there's a lot on your shoulders that you have to do.
I'm definitely ready to graduate. I felt ready to graduate since mid last year. Because I don't have any serious classes right now, so I'm just coming to school for 2 blocks.
There's definitely a part of me that's ready to leave and sort of get out of the confines of this small town, but at the same time, I don't really think that I'm ready to go on to the next chapter in my life and pursue different things because it's kind of scary to do that.
Yes, I do. I've taken a lot of classes that have prepared me to go to the next level. RV has a lot of classes that really prepare you for college, whether it be AP or honors courses or different elective courses.
Do you feel you're ready to graduate?
I'd say I'm ready to graduate. When the time comes, I'll definitely be ready for it, I think so.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
feelings as graduation approaches?
Just kind of taking everything day by day, enjoying the rest of my senior year, looking forward to hearing back from more colleges, spending time with friends, family, just kind of soaking it up before college hits.
It's so bittersweet. I don't want to leave RV. I love it here. I love all my friends, but in reality, like, that's what happens. Like, if I stayed home, if I stayed in RV, none of my friends would be here, and that's what makes it such a great place and so much fun.
Man, a lot of turbulence. I feel happy, I also feel sad. A lot of bittersweetness in the air because like I have so many friends and so many memories at RV, and yet like I know I want to go in the future and like progress more and more and like reach my max potential and what I want to do in life. But like I don't want to leave the school behind because it's meant so much for me. Like it's been a great experience, and I don't want to leave it behind, but I know I have to. So like obviously there's gonna be some sadness, but I feel like I'm ready to move on, and I think I'll be able to like face it when it's time to say goodbye.
I'm excited, but like I'm nervous at the same time. I'm excited to like meet new people at college and for it to be summer, but I'm nervous because like we don't get to come back to school next year with all of our friends. We'll have to start over.
I'm a little nervous for it because this is a big step, but I'm also kind of ready for it too because this way I get more freedom and this way it's like a whole new life for me.
I don't know. I mean, the more I think about it, the sadder I get. But I mean, I'm just trying to kind of keep it off my mind right now until it happens. It's kind of weird. Like you don't really think about how many friends you've made over the course of 4 years, but then you look at things like prom and you realize that there's so many great people all in one like the same place. And I just really hope that over the next 4 years I can get the same kind of thing out of college. You know.
Anxiety, because I'm really excited for graduation, but I don't want graduation to come because of all the stuff that is before graduation, like red and white night and senior trip, and I'm looking forward to bonding even more with my classmates in the sorority especially.
I'm excited to start a new chapter and like go on to a bigger place, even though RV is so big, but I'm gonna miss RV so much. Like, it's really made an impact on my life these past 4 years, and it's really molded all of us to who we are, and we've all really influenced each other like as we grew together, so it's...
What are your feelings as graduation approaches?
As graduation approaches, you know, I'm starting to feel kind of, you know, it's an emotional thing for me because, you know, it's going to be hard for me leaving all my close friends and, you know, all these great people that I had the privilege to meet at Rancocas Valley. So it's going to be an emotional stage for me.
Kind of like bittersweet. No, I think we're all ready. I think that we left a really good note on high school, and I think we're gonna be a really memorable class. So I'm excited to like leave our legacy, and especially as June approaches. So.
What teacher has inspired you the most, if any teacher at that?
Definitely Miss Fossolino. I wish she was still here. She was a great teacher. She always helped us with everything we needed. She was there for me, like whether it was a personal problem, art problem, like whatever it was, she was always there, and she was a great lady.
A lot of teachers inspired me, and not just one.
Inspired me probably Mr. Niglia. From what I've seen, he's literally working nonstop. He basically runs the school behind the scenes and doesn't really take much credit for it. From what I've seen in his class in AP Physics, he actually found something that he was so passionate about that he can spend 72 minutes talking about it and be able to make a really enjoyable time for a bunch of high school students that really don't want to be there. So I really hope that I'm able to find something that I'm that passionate about and has inspired me over the past year.
Probably Ms. Hercott. It's kind of weird to say Hercott made me think in a different way, but I think kind of like got to just look at things differently, just the way that she taught classes and the way she just constructed herself, her cognitive things differently.
The teacher that's inspired me the most has to be Miss K. This girl, she inspired me the most. Around my sophomore year, I was the most terrible student, and I failed almost, like basically all my classes except like 2. And I joined A school and stuff like that, and she kept pressuring me. She checked up with me, and she kept pushing me to keep, going further and not to give up. So if it wasn't for her, I'll probably have another year in high school.
For sure, man, without a doubt. I went through a lot of tough things throughout my high school experience, and he was always there for me. He always helped me with schoolwork, even if he didn't know what it was about. He would try to help me out with school or anything outside of school. And I appreciate everything he's done for me, including swimming.
Miss Clymer-Smith, because she's my biology teacher this year, and she's kind of motivated me to major in biology, and I kind of see she's one of the person I can go to for advice, and she's always there to listen.
Definitely Mr. Doyle. Doesn't teach here anymore, but was definitely my mentor while he was here. He helped me through a lot of stuff. So definitely Mr. Doyle, and if it had to be a teacher working here, it'd be Mrs. Chadwick. She's my favorite teacher of all time.
Definitely Mr. Corcoran. I can honestly say he's made me a better person, whether it be with the peer leaders, right on Wednesday night, or just going and talking to him about what's going on in my life. And just he's really always been there for me and made me a better person.
2 teachers come to mind. First, Pond. Mr. Pond, he's been always there for me. I can talk to him about anything. When I had him for JV my sophomore year, I learned more about hunting and life experiences than I did about soccer, and I could use that more towards soccer. And then the other one would probably be Petrus, because he was just, me and him yell when we fight, and we go at it we go at it, but we're all, outside of soccer, we're always tight.
What are your feelings towards the whole high school experience?
I think it's needed. I think you need to be cultured and meet new people and experience different things. But I think the fact, just high school in general, the fact that we're here in school isn't as important as what you need to take from what goes on in your life outside of school.
I had the best time in high school. I love high school. I never want to leave. I'm really sad to graduate, but college is going to be a lot of fun.
High school, probably the greatest experience of my life. There's just so much you can do, so much you can get involved with, so many people you'll meet. It's really pretty inspirational.
What are your feelings towards the whole high school experience?
I loved high school. I think that there are a lot of things about my high school experience that I was so lucky and blessed to have, and I truly couldn't have asked for a better experience, a better school to have gone to, better friends, better support system, nothing. I think that honestly, so many people go through high school dreading it and wishing they could get out, and I take pride in the fact that I am not one of those people, and that I loved the 4 years that I got to spend here. And I'm not going to say I wish I could spend 4 more, but I definitely have cherished every moment that I've spent here.
What are your plans for after high school?
Well, after high school, I'm actually going into the Navy, and I'm gonna be pretty much gone for a couple years on a boat somewhere at a base. But that's my plans. Navy, making money.
I plan on going to college, studying architecture, become an architect, hopefully make bank.
I'm going to the University of Alabama, so Roll Tide. I'm staying there for hopefully the next 4 years, maybe longer, I don't know, but I mean, warm weather, good-looking girls, nicer people. I'm really excited for it.
Go play at Salem Community College for my first year of college. I'm going to get my grades up, and then hopefully I'm going to transfer to Newman in Pennsylvania and play there.
I'm going to James Madison to play golf, so I'm really excited for that.
I want to go to college, I want to get a degree, and I want to get a master's degree and get money and have a good job.
I'm definitely attending a 4-year college that I committed to a couple months ago.
Well, hopefully I'll get into Westminster Choir College is my #1 choice right now. So I want to major in music ed wherever I go. I want to be a music teacher.
What is your advice to the underclassmen?
Get involved, like make the most of the next 4 years of your life because they're ones that you'll remember.
Definitely to cherish their time here. It went by really quick, and you don't think it's gonna go by that fast, but it really does, and it's a good time in your life, so you should enjoy it.
Get involved. Go to homecoming. Go to football games. Go to basketball games. Do everything. Like, it seems kind of stupid doing it now, like, oh, I'm gonna go to homecoming with a bunch of freshmen, blah, blah, but like, it's literally what makes high school so much fun. You have to get involved.
Understand that like every year of high school matters when it comes to your future. Like definitely like try and enjoy it the most, but definitely still concentrate on your studies because high school make or breaks you when it comes to college, and then college make or breaks you when it comes to your life. So you should definitely take high school seriously.
You're at RV, like you only get 4 years. And I know 4 years seems fast, but it goes by so fast. So you need, as soon as you get into RV, you need to join clubs, you need to talk to people, and don't be afraid to come out of your shell because you're gonna meet such great people here. So just remember that.
My advice to underclassmen would definitely have to be don't rush these 4 years because I know as soon as you get here, you know, you might be kind of overwhelmed and like, oh, I want to be a senior. But once you get into that senior year, you're gonna wish you could do it all over again. It's just like, you know, these 4 years go by quick. So don't be in a rush, man. Don't be in a rush.
Get involved. I mean, I know you hear it a lot, but I mean, get involved. That's the main reason that I've made so many friends and been able to meet so many great people is through the clubs and activities that I've participated in. And I mean, if I hadn't been involved with them, I definitely wouldn't have been the same person. So I mean, get involved, stay involved, and don't be afraid to reach out to other people who you may not normally talk to.
You could start high school all over, what would you do differently?
I think that if I had the chance to start high school over, I wouldn't care what people thought of me. You know, I'd come in and I'd have the mindset of I want to do what I want to do, and I shouldn't care if people judge me or if people have something to say because it's what makes me happy, and I would go after what I wanted faster. You know, I think I held back a little bit when I decided that I wanted to do choir and stuff. I really didn't put 100% in, and like because I was worried of what people would think, and I definitely wouldn't do that ever again.
If I could start over, I guess I would budget my time better, do things differently, think things out more, and not be so
I
spontaneous.
think I'd definitely not get strapped down to one person, being a female, because I lost a lot of my friends, but luckily for me, like I reconnected with them. But I definitely lost a couple of years, and I'd probably redo my junior year because I slacked off really bad in school and my GPA went down pretty low. So, yeah.
probably.
I would do a lot of things differently. For one, I would definitely do more things, so to speak. I would be much more vocal about my opinion with things. Wouldn't keep my mouth shut when it came to like class-wide situations. Make sure I got involved with more things like homecoming and red and white night. I was heavily involved in them to begin with, but just the more you could do, the better. It just makes high school a hell of a lot more fun. Just every little thing that you can do, I can't suggest doing anything more than that.
I would probably try harder and not do so bad in my classes so that I could go to a better college.
If you could start high school all over again, what would you do differently?
Nothing.
I was involved in a lot more things my first 2 years. I was mostly focused on things outside of school, but my junior and senior year I got to know a lot more people, so I wish all 4 years were like that.
If I could start high school all over again, I'd probably get more involved as a freshman, meet more upperclassmen, get out more instead of just hanging out with my one group of friends.
If I could start over, I'd definitely not slack on homework or anything like that, procrastinate. Freshman year was really bad for me. I didn't really try at anything because I don't know. I just hung out with the same group of people and like didn't do anything and just held to myself.
I would want to participate more because now that I'm a senior, you know, there's no more red and white night after this. We're all going to college. I wish I could just participate more, you know, done some more cool things around the
Honestly, I don't think I'd change a thing. I mean, in the past 4 years, I've literally had more good memories than I can count, and really not many bad memories at all. So, I mean, if there's anything that I could change, it would be absolutely nothing.
I probably wouldn't have joined the STEM team. I would have been a basketball player, and I would have been nice to people.
Actually, smart kids and copy off of every single one of them, so I would get good grades and pass every class.
I would get more involved and just take advantage of the 4 years I have here because it went by too quickly.
In 10 years?
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully working on a TV set somewhere, whether it be producing a show, just behind the camera, editing something, just kind of doing fun stuff like that. Always kind of saw myself working on a TV set.
In 10 years, hopefully I'll be working, you know, with choosing the path of musical theater. It's really hard to say where I can promote myself and be like, I'm going to be doing agency, but I just want to be like working and happy and doing what I love to do.
In 10 years, I see myself in LA hosting a video game show and going to a whole bunch of video game expos.
In 10 years, I see myself graduating from the University of Michigan, then attending maybe med school, and living that single life.
I guess I'd like to see myself as somewhere on the radio in Philadelphia, but 10 years is like, it's 20 years, so that's probably, just thinking about family, that's kind of scary, so I don't know.
In 10 years, I see myself winning the lottery and traveling the world, living a single life.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Still on a boat somewhere. Because the Navy, all you do is travel. So I'm going to be out seeing the world. Hopefully I'll be home for the holidays and I can spend time with my friends. And you know, just literally just take care of my family and, you know, see everybody that I haven't seen over the time. Because it's gonna be good seeing everybody as we all grew up and seeing where everybody is. So I definitely am looking forward to that and I'm excited. So future.
Teaching at RV and being a soccer coach.
Years I see myself being married with a family in New York.
10 years. I should be done college by then, though. I'm finding the profession. I'm going to college to study business administration, so I want to work in the business field, a white collar job basically. Big time
myself as a pharmacist, working for a big pharmaceutical company, and making mad money too.
NHL, of course.
I see myself graduated from Wesley College in the field of sports management and seeking my way through business and becoming a sports agent.
Years, I hope to graduate college and find a job and hopefully pay off all my student debts.
What is your most memorable high school moment?
Well, we were volunteering, a couple friends of mine, we were volunteering for the Drive One for Your School. It helps raise money for Project Graduation, which is like a pretty sick cruise around New York, so to make sure that all the seniors when they graduate stay safe. Right around the homecoming game, we were helping with that, and usually it's pretty nice when they do the event every year, but for whatever reason this year, if anyone remembers, it actually was snowing and there was ice on the ground during our Thanksgiving homecoming game. So myself and 8 other guys were out there, like all bundled up, running around in the snow in like absolutely ridiculous wind, like umbrellas being turned inside out, bringing little cards to people and getting them to come test out all these Ford cars that were sitting in the lot, and people were like almost getting in accidents, and it was just a great time. I think I got frostbite, to be honest.
I would say my most memorable high school moment was winning prom queen, because I just felt really supported by my peers. And
my most memorable high school moment was probably when Malik and I won homecoming king and queen, because I had never won anything before and I really didn't think I was gonna win. So it was just nice to know that, like, oh, I guess people like me.
My most memorable high school moment would be, I guess, my sophomore year on the bus. We were all messing around and throwing stuff out the windows, and I threw a piece of paper, like a crumpled up ball of paper out the window, and it hit this car, and we actually got up to a stoplight shortly after that, and the guy got out of the car, came on our bus, and he was an undercover cop, so he kind of like freaked out and everything, and I got in a little trouble for that.
It seems like every single day I come in here, I make a new memorable moment that I won't ever forget. But like, if there was 2 things that I have to take away, I'm on the white team. So 2010 when we won it all, that was one of the greatest moments, because I was there with my bros, C-Mac, and all the captains, Reggie McGee. Like, we were just chilling and it was hype. Everybody was excited. The entire stadium was crowded. Even the red team members who lost, we were all partying together. It was amazing. And another memorable moment, like on the football field in 2011, we made the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. And to have J.P. Wilson, one of my best bros, return a playoff, like punt return for a touchdown, even though we lost the game, and to like to tie the game, that was amazing. You don't get much more clutch than that. And so like a sports moment and a moment that brought RFB together were probably my favorite moments in high school.
My most memorable high school moment, probably being part of the Sweethearts. It was a real awesome experience. Being up on stage and dancing and laughing at the back of the dance show, and then it kind of got a little touchy. We were all together. Not to mention you had Shabin bust his ass in front of everyone. So that was a good dress rehearsal.
My most memorable high school moment definitely has to be all the red and white nights I've been a part of. I think that's the best thing the school has to offer, and just thinking about it just gives me chills.
Last year, my junior year, we won states. It was the first year girls basketball had won, so that was a great experience. And just to be the first team in RB to do it, that was exciting. But yeah, that's probably my most memorable experience.
My most memorable high school moment was junior year at the football game when they announced who won like the different categories for homecoming. We found out that we beat the seniors in float, and my mom just ran up to me and hugged me and started crying, and it was honestly just the best experience because it was such like an achievement to beat them. But it was just so sad and happy at the same time.
me. I really have had so many memorable high school experiences. I think from the homecomings I've laughed and cried through with my friends to shows I've done with the greatest people in the world that I've ever met, and just those really formative experiences where you come together with a group of people as a family are really memorable experiences that you can't really get anywhere else. Red and White Night, there are a load of different experiences that I would definitely say that have formed this incredible, amazing high school experience today. I hope senior trip is one of them.
My most memorable moment was becoming captain of the cross country team and meeting everybody on there, even on the boys team, and having a lot of fun.
Probably any of the 4 Red and White Nights or homecomings, and Spanish sophomore year when I fell on my crutches in front of the whole class, flat on my face.
Most memorable high school moment has to be. Is it alright if I say like all senior years? Basically all senior years. My other 3 years I didn't really do anything, and this year I'm getting involved in like things I probably wouldn't have gone for, like musical, dance show, playground. I'm getting involved in everything. So just senior years when
either Red and White Night my sophomore year, it was my brother's senior year, so it was really memorable in that it was my last time that I'd be spending Red and White Night with my brother, who's been a huge impact in my life, or the Sweethearts for the dance show. It was such a great time. I loved doing it, and we just bonded as a family, so it was definitely a great experience.
My sophomore year, probably winning nationals. We never won nationals before our sophomore year, and the feeling we went on the stage and they said that we won, we didn't kind of believe. We looked around at each other and they were like, oh wait, we actually won, jumping up and down. Like, it was just a great moment. It's like dance team history, and I'm so glad I was a part of it.
What are some parting words to the class of 2012 as graduation approaches?
Parting words to the class of 2012. Well, I guess I would have to say first off, as an RV graduate myself, congratulations for completing your journey here at Rancocas Valley. I hope that you remember your time here fondly. As a mom, I have to say that I am beyond surprised how quickly the last 4 years have passed us, and I, along with everybody else's family, look forward to following your journey post-RV. And as your advisor, I can't say enough about the class of 2012. They will go down in history as my favorite class of all time. We had great times during homecoming. I really wish that I had gotten on board with the class of 2012 their freshman year. Got gypped out of a year, but we had 3 great years, and I want you guys to do great things, and don't forget to come back and visit us. And some of my best lessons have been from my former students coming back in to speak to my current students. So come visit, share your experiences, take time and enjoy every minute because it goes very quickly. Enjoy.